Endings are rarely neat and tidy. Even the small ones can sort of knock the wind out of you. I was in a coaching session just the other day and my client's internet cut out mid sentence, just gone. No goodbye, no closure. And it struck me how often life is exactly like that. Endings happen suddenly, abruptly, without warning, and our emotions take a little time to catch up. So let's talk about why endings can feel so hard and how to move through them with a little more clarity, confidence, and calm. I'm Dr. Julie Donley, a leadership coach, speaker, and an award winning author. I help leaders create clarity, confidence, and calm, especially in seasons of change. If that resonates with you, then subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future videos. So, we like to believe that endings are straightforward. Something ends, something else begins, but it's not usually that simple. Even when we want the ending and look forward to it, whether it's a job or a relationship, it still stirs up something inside of us because endings are transitions. They're ruptures, and they force us to let go of what was familiar, even if it wasn't ideal. And when an ending is unexpected, well, it can feel like the ground disappears beneath you. And that's because endings stir up a whole range of emotions, emotions like denial and frustration and anger and sadness or grief. Or we bargain, which sounds like, well, if only, or maybe it's not really over. What if this? That's what that sounds like. There's also a lot of uncertainty and fear about what's next. It's a lot, and it's all very normal. Endings ask us to confront both the loss and the unknown. We have to work through all of those emotions before we can accept the reality, and only then can we face what's ahead. And if you're a leader, then you also are sort of in a position to help others work through their emotions whenever challenges are being faced or changes are faced. Your life is your curriculum, and you are the self study course for what it means to be human. So you learn from yourself and your life, and then you can better help others work through whatever comes up for them. So one thing I've learned for after coaching for more than 25 years is that most people try to rush through the end. We try to skip over the emotion, we push forward, oh, we're fine, nothing, yeah, it's good. I'm good with that. But the unresolved endings carry themselves into new beginnings. And leaders can certainly bring old frustrations into new roles. Professionals carry emotional residue into new teams. People drag unprocessed grief into new relationships. Even small endings like a conversation cut off or a project finishing, a child growing into the next phase, all of those can leave an imprint. You're human and you feel things, and endings are meant to be felt. So, what do we do with all this? Well, here's a couple strategies. The first is to acknowledge what has ended, say it out loud so that you actually specifically admit that this is over. Closure begins with naming the truth. And you want to notice any emotion without pushing it away, whatever it is. It's okay, it's normal. So, frustration, sadness, grief, relief, even confusion, they're all valid. Give yourself a moment before moving on to just simply feel whatever it is that you're feeling. Transition is not a straight line. A breath, a pause, a quiet moment, just thinking about and processing what has transpired, all of that helps you to integrate what has changed. You want to ask yourself, what do I need to let go of here? And what do I want to carry forward? Every ending teaches you something. Don't rush past the wisdom. Learn the lesson that's here for you to learn. And lastly, allow the next step to unfold instead of forcing it. Beginnings are born out of clarity, not out of urgency. So when my client's call dropped, I felt a little jolt. There was surprise and concern and the unfinished energy of a moment that didn't get to complete itself. And it reminded me that endings don't have to be big and dramatic to impact us. They can be as small as, a conversation that gets cut off or as big as a life transition that we didn't expect. Either way, they do affect us, and honoring that helps us to move forward with more grace and steadiness. So take a moment to reflect. What ending are you navigating? And it could be more than one. Could be big, could be small. What are the endings that you're navigating? And what emotion is asking for your attention before you can move on? If this helped you rethink how you move through endings, well, subscribe to the channel for more people centered leadership tools, like the video, and share it with someone who might be transitioning that needs the support at this time. I'm Dr. Julie Donley. Till next time, happy leading.